Ever dreamed of seeing beluga whales while traversing one of Alaska's most amazing highways? How about coming across a glacier with a surface that looks like a vast intricate pattern of smooth, dimpled ice? In this episode, we are not just exploring Alaska, we are driving into its wild heart where every turn brings a new thrill. Are you ready for the adventure? Let's hit the road. The Seward Highway, under a brilliant blue sky, looked completely different from when we first passed through. But this time, we had a special treat in store. As the Pacific salmon returned to Alaska's rivers, so did another group of travelers, beluga whales. These majestic creatures, also known as the sea canaries for their high-pitched vocalizations, glide into Turnagain Arm to feast on the salmon. We were incredibly lucky to spot them, their white forms glistening just beneath the water's surface. Sadly, these beluga whales are critically endangered, with only around 300 left in the Cook Inlet. Each sighting of these rare creatures feels like an invaluable treasure.
After giving Willie an underbody wash, we found ourselves on the Knik River shores, scouting for a new campsite. After already doing quite some river crossings, I had a moment of realization. Our spare parts box wasn't exactly waterproof. Thankfully, only some packages were a bit wet. But while checking that, it seemed like a good time to take inventory of our supplies and put them in a sea bag for future river crossings. That evening, as we were having dinner, we were spoiled with our own live action show. Nacho was also entertained, and we were just as amused watching everyone play with their toys.
After a peaceful night, it was time to move on to Hatcher Pass. But first, another river crossing awaited. As we splashed through, we noticed an audience on the other side. Turns out they were filming our Grand River crossing performance. Hatcher Pass greeted us with landscapes reminding us of the Alps. Lush green peaks, rocky mountains, and winding roads. We found a nice camping spot by a small creek with weather to match and decided to stay for 2 days. It felt like hitting the jackpot. But as mountain weather goes, it didn't last. Dark clouds rolled in, wrapping us in a chilly, wet embrace. By nightfall, temperatures dropped below freezing, and for the first time, we had to run the heater all night. With even worse weather forecasted for the next days, we packed up and prepared to move on. As we drove east on the Glen Highway, Matanuska Glacier came into view, its surface unlike any other glacier we'd seen. The surface was a mix of smooth shiny ice and shallow dips, creating a landscape that shimmered with a quiet, mysterious beauty. This unique appearance comes from the glacier's slow movement and the cycles of melting and refreezing, which creates those distinctive dimples.
Giving up on settling down, getting out of a small town. Hang a sign, this heart is closed. I'm gonna hit the open road.
Still on the hunt for the perfect campsite to stay for a couple days, we followed the provincing trail on Gaia GPS. It quickly became clear that this road was meant for ATVs. Fortunately, our Land Rover, being on the narrower side, handled it just fine. We took our time, checking mud-filled holes for hidden surprises. Always better to be safe than sorry.
Getting out of this small town. Hang sign, this heart is closed. I'm to hit the open road. I'm giving up on settling down. I'm married to the mountains, the rivers and the roads. They take me as I am. They make me feel at home. But I got my mindset, my four-wheel drive, and ain't looking back anymore. I'm giving up on settling down. Getting out of this small town. Hang a sign, this heart is closed. I'ma hit the open road. I'm giving up on settling down. Come on. I'm giving up on settling down. Getting out of this small town. Hang a sign, this heart is closed. I'm to hit the open road. I'm giving up on settling down.
In the end, the road was worth every bump. Just look at this view. We stayed for 2 nights, soaking in the scenery.
Hang a sign, this heart is closed. I'm to hit the open road. I'm giving up on settling down.
Dog cleaning.
À la discrétion.
There is a time for everything, like the serious stuff, and then time for goofing off with Nacho, because seeming happy always warms our hearts. But now it's time to say goodbye to this spot and gear up for our next adventure. And if you think this episode was epic, wait until we hit the top of the world highway. Trust me, it's going to be a ride you don't want to miss.
Thanks so much for tuning in. If you are enjoying the journey and want to stick around for more, hit that subscribe button and join us for the next chapter of our wild ride. See you next time!